We have a new section now under Create, Deliver and Support, section number 3, Reporting and Advanced Analytics. A lot of similar sounding terms, advanced analytics, data analytics, big data, all those things, all are very related. But let's look at them. The understanding is more important than the definitions. The definitions are more important generally in foundation level exams. Advanced analytics, autonomous or semi-autonomous examination of data or content using techniques and tools beyond traditional business intelligence to discover new or deep insights, make predictions, or generate recommendations. Now, one might think that these are a lot of marketing jargon. There may be a bit of marketing jargon also by calling something as advanced analytics instead of business intelligence, because they all do maybe the same things, but it's more than business intelligence when it goes to advanced analytics. Yeah. And data analytics, though it is closely related to it, it has a slightly different meaning. It focuses on data, a method of examining data sets to draw conclusions about the information they contain, meaning analyze the data. It enables organizations to make informed business decisions and help scientists and researchers to verify scientific models, theories, and hypotheses. So these are the two definitions here. And let us understand that a little bit more. So the left side, the advanced analytics, it's basically stretching the business intelligence a little bit more. Business intelligence traditionally looked at a lot of data and trying to propose what decision could be made. It could provide 3 or 4 options, and the manager, the decision maker, will pick up one of the best decisions from the 3 or 4 given out. But in advanced analytics, there are predictive capabilities also. For example, on a website, what is the probability that a user can click on a certain link on the website? Or if a patient is being given a treatment, then there may be 3 or 4 different treatments. Which treatment might benefit the patient? These kind of things may be analyzed based on some data, large amount of data. And even predicting like technical failures, for example, when a mobile network could fail, can be predicted using advanced analytics. And even future profit. Is it possible to predict the future profit? In fact, companies have to predict the future profit anyway, but using advanced analytics, they can come very close to the actual possible number. Which means advanced analytics requires mathematical approaches to interpret the data, to analyze them. And the analysis is very deep. In other words, they call it deep learning. They look at the patterns between the data. They look at the connections or correlations between the data. That data may be grouped into different buckets for separate analysis. Then after separation, again, they are combined and analyzed. So these kind of things may be happening. And to do all this, we need the data analytics. Without the data analytics, advanced analytics is not possible. So in fact, data analytics is the actual method, different methods of analyzing data. And when they are used in the right way, then it can lead to advanced analytics. This is a picture of how the data analytics will really work. Now, you don't have to know this for the exam really, but it gives you a high level view of how does this really work. There is something known as ingest. So there is a lot of data available, either internal data of the provider or consumer, or the publicly acquired data from outside the organization. It has to be ingested first, meaning it has to be loaded. There has to be some kind of an immediate load or real-time batch processing, as they call it. Then profiling. Profiling is mainly sorting out, summarizing, categorizing, improving the quality of the data, removing the erroneous data. Then transformation is about changing the formats. Maybe a better format is required. So once it is profiled, meaning summarized and sorted out and corrected, then it can be changed to a different format for proper reading by the analysis program. Then the analysis program will read it and then able to understand the data. Yeah? And based on the analysis, predictions can be made about the future. For example, profit predictions. And to meet those predictions, the system may also prescribe certain strategies and actions and improvement plans. At the same time, these predictions have to be visualized. They have to be shown in the some kind of a heat map or a graphical format to the people, to the stakeholders. At the same time, this visualization is continuous. While these actions are being taken, the prescriptions will be applied, and then as and when the improvements or changes happen, the new visualizations will be coming, which will feed back to the analysis. It could even go back to data, but the reanalysis will be done. Again, changes to predictions, changes to prescriptions. So this is this is the actual data science on the right side. So the data science is about analysis, prediction, visualizing, and prescribing, whereas data engineering is the more mathematical, or what do you call, loading, then sorting, summarizing, and transforming the formats. Yeah, one more thing. I mentioned that self-governing, there was in the definition of advanced analytics, the autonomous or semi-autonomous data management. What does it really mean? It means the data governs itself. It manages itself. Meaning, for example, uh, the system will know that indexing is not going on the data. In a database, there has to be indexes. So the system will understand and realize that and send an alert message that please index the data so that we can give you better analysis. So system finds its own gaps, or it may also provide some insights. It may say that decision makers are posting more of these type of queries. There are more queries about profits rather than customer dissatisfaction or satisfaction. Or it may also give alerts that the data is not being used properly for analysis. There is a lot of data, but users are not querying the data for specific things. Therefore, the analysis is not, data is not being used well for the appropriate analysis. And these are the analysis which can still be performed, though the analysis seems to be more on profitability only area and not other things. So these are some of the other things about self-governing of data.